We have a healing on manifesting tonight in the sanctuary, and thank you for joining me. Before we get started, I have a manifesting story for you. Years ago, when I was going through my clairvoyant training at the Berkeley Psychic Institute, I was drying my hair one day, and back in the day, I had bangs. So I was drying my bangs by holding them. I'll show you. I had a bang like this in my hand here, and I'm blow drying to straighten them. And while I was doing that, I was thinking about creating, and I was thinking about manifesting, and I kind of had my thoughts over here while I was doing it and while I'm drawing. And all of a sudden, this ball of stuff grew between my thumb and my forefinger, like instantly. And I took it out and I looked at it, and it was like made out of fibrous material. It was kind of whitish, like off-white, and it was in the perfect shape of a little mini football. And so this stuff just sprang between my thumb and my finger. And it really surprised me. And I was like, wow, that's really incredible. Well, you might be thinking, well, that was probably already in my hair. But here's what I learned from Louis Bostwick, who was the founder of the Berkeley Psychic Institute. Louis used to say, you can have whatever you believe you can have. So if the pictures in your space don't let you believe that you can have something, then you most likely aren't going to be able to have it. But the energy at the Berkeley Psychic Institute was set at everyday miracles. That's right, everyday miracles. And my manifesting stuff in my fingers was just one of other miracles that happened to me during my clairvoyant training. And I just thought I'd share that with you because that was kind of a fun space. And I think what allowed it to happen was that I was, like I said, I was thinking over here when it happened. So I wasn't like, I don't know, I can't explain it, but that was me manifesting stuff. Now, there was no value to it other than it was miraculous to me, but that's my manifesting story. All right, well, so what we're going to do tonight, or I should backtrack a little and just say, this is why it's important that we clean out other people's pictures from our space, other people's judgments, other people's no energy, like, no, you can't have that. Because if you believe you can have something, you can have it, you can create it, and you can manifest it. So for tonight's healing, what we're going to do is first, I'm going to try to raise your body energy, because what we know about creating is the energy that you create something in is the energy that you're going to receive it in. So if you try to create or manifest something and you're in kind of the doldrums, what you're going to wind up manifesting isn't going to have a very high energy to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go through your energy channels and get those going and raise the energy of the body. And then the next thing I'm going to work on is your ability to manifest gifts and gestures of goodwill, then manifesting good relationships, and then, of course, manifesting money and wealth. So that's what I have planned for tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and get everything started by setting the energy with a prayer. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. All righty. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at your energy channels and get those moving. And there's a lot of white energy and in the back channels. And this is actually from the energy of beings moving in and out during the day. And other people trying to move into your space as well. And that's breaking up pretty quickly. And There's just some general low, sluggish type of energy in those back channels. And I'll tell you how I'm doing this. I'm taking a gold rose to the back channels and just kind of moving the rose down those channels to clean them out. Then I'm going to your leg channels, opening up your foot chakras, helping you draw some earth energy from way deep, deep down. Clean earth energy. You've got to go down deep for that nowadays. That seems to be flowing pretty well. And then that earth energy mixes with the energy in the back channels in the first chakra, and they kind of swirl around to clean out that first chakra. And then we use a combination of the two, the earth and the cosmic energy, up the front channels. And that's flowing pretty well up the front channels. When it gets to the fifth chakra here, they branch out into the arm channels, what we call the creative channels. And I'm opening up the hand chakras. Oh, good. And then the rest of that energy comes up and out the top of the head, fountaining out like a little whale spout. And I'm going to bring your crown chakra up to gold. And you'd be surprised how just getting the energy flowing in your channels can help raise your overall energy and really change the momentum of the day for you. Okay, your chakra's coming up, or your crown chakra is coming up to gold now. All righty, very good. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is work on your ability to manifest gifts and gestures of goodwill. I thought that would be fun. It's funny, the first thing that comes up is your ability to trust in other people or trust in strangers. Let me give that a healing. So I guess really what I'm releasing is distrust. Now, on the other side of that, there's a lot of excitement about getting gifts and gestures of goodwill, lots of excitement. There's some energy about deserving gifts and goodwill. Like the energy of doubting that you deserve gifts and goodwill. And the thing with manifesting is it's a real spontaneous energy. So there's some energy that I'm clearing that has to do with making that spontaneity clear. Yeah, the ability to have something just in the moment. Then there's some guilt that needs to be cleared, guilt in receiving. And that guilt in receiving is like a lower chakra level. I want to bring it back up to where it was at enthusiasm. There's a big difference in where you hold your energy and your chakras as to what you can have as far as like being able to manifest gifts and gestures of goodwill. When you're in your lower body chakras, it doesn't come as easily. The energy is denser and there's more resistance to something just happening spontaneously. Whereas when you're in your sixth chakra or your seventh chakra, it's really easy and no effort. So when I look at you as a whole, there's some dark energy in the lower body chakras that I want to clear that prevents you from being able to stay up in the sixth or the crown. I'm going to call this your garden variety generic can't have energy. And a lot of it comes from judgment. And largely that's other people's judgment and pictures, like I was talking about before I started. And the thing is when I clear that energy and you come up into your sixth or your crown, you can actually have a lot. So that's very exciting. You can have a lot of gestures of goodwill and a lot of gifts. So the secret to that is staying in the upper chakras. Okay, I'm going to fill that space in with some gold. All right. So the next topic is good relationships, manifesting good relationships. Well, what crops up first is family pictures about relationships. So let me do some clearing of family pictures. These are very heavy, dark pictures. And it makes me think of like, like when you watch your parents' relationship and you go out and you create something that's like identical to that. That's because you're operating off of their relationship pictures. And so to manifest a good relationship, we need to step out of those pictures. That's what I'm clearing. Then the next energy is in the heart chakra, and it has to do with deserving a good relationship. And this is like a wheat colored energy. And that energy, that wheat colored energy, gets between you and your ability to like yourself. And we all know that you got to like yourself before you can go out and create a good relationship, right? So we want to clear this. And what's coming in as that gets cleared is some amusement, which is so important for a good relationship. And it's a bubbly kind of energy. Amusement and optimism are coming in. And then another energy that needs to be cleaned out is competition. Again, other people's competition in your relationship space. A lot of female competition. And that's coming out like a lumpy yellowish white energy. And then the next energy I see has to do with being able to manifest good communication in a relationship. Like, I guess the best way to describe it is noise, noise in the communication space. Again, some of that is competition for attention from people other than the person that you want to be in the relationship with. And I'm not sure what this was, but I just saw you release like a sheet of energy that was blocking you. So that was great. It's like watching a suit of energy come off of you. Now, I had been looking at manifesting good relationships more from the picture of romantic relationships, but now I'm going to switch that and just look at it in terms of good relationships in general. What comes up is parental energy. I'm going to clear that out. And then dishonesty comes up. And our old friend trust, trust and dishonesty, or I should say distrust and dishonesty are coming out. And then you know what's coming in is some love. That's really cool for both kinds of relationships. And that ability that you have to say hello to spirit, like a spirit to spirit hello. Now, I do want to say manifesting a good relationship does not necessarily mean that it needs to be created in the heart chakra. A good relationship can be created from the sixth chakra or the crown chakra as well. Now I'm just bringing your energy up to the upper chakras again. All right, I'm going to fill that space in with gold. And now we're going to get to manifesting money and wealth. There's an awful lot of, dark energy, just to start with, a lot of dark energy. Let me just start there. A lot of judgment about what you can and can't have, what you should and shouldn't have, what you coulda, woulda, should have had. Tremendous amount of other people's pictures when it comes to trying to manifest wealth and money. Again, family pictures are very heavy in this space. Those family pictures are coming out from all kinds of different places, from like the heart chakra, the first chakra, the analyzer, even in the third chakra on like how to create money. I'm still just working on other people's pictures. Then there's self-worth issues in the heart chakra. It's kind of it's similar to what I was looking at before in the heart chakra, but it's more of like a tan color. Yeah, as this tan energy comes out of the heart chakra, what I see is that you start believing in yourself and you start believing that you can manifest money and wealth. And that belief is this beautiful blue, like crystal clear turquoise blue coming in. I want to also say hello to the crown chakra in this particular area. There's a little ring of black in the crown that needs to come out. Some of this is just plain old destroy energy. And what that's getting replaced with is a beautiful crystal clear green, like a sparkling green. And I want to help you clear, there's like the energy of hope. And I'm going to get on my hope bandwagon right now and tell you that you don't want to be in the vibration of hope because it's a future time energy and it doesn't help you create or manifest in present time. So there's a bunch of white hope in this space that I want to clear. Good, that's coming out. What I'm seeing is that you naturally, as all these energies are getting cleared, you're naturally coming up to your crown chakra where you have access to your higher information. And that's very exciting to see that you naturally go there. I'm also watching your creative energy kick on. And when you're in your crown chakra, you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? Subject to the competition that resides in the lower body chakras. You know, we're not going to get all of that competition out tonight. There's no way. But you don't really have to if you just relocate where you're going to hold your energy. You can come up to your crown and, like I said, access your higher information without getting stuck in the competition of the body pictures. And that's what's going on right now as you're up in your crown. Your creative energy is running. You're going to get that energy looping through your chakras. And I also see you saying hello to some past life energy of where you've manifested before in the past. So that's nice. That's a really nice gold energy in the crown that you're looking at. All right. That's a good place to wrap up. So I'm going to go ahead and fill you in with gold and fill this space in. Good. Good job. All right. Let me close out the healing. That was good. May it be with the blessing of divinity that this healing I'm manifesting tonight in the sanctuary be complete. Amen. Wow. You did a great job. And the benefit of all of this is that you're in absolute present time right now, which is where you want to be when you're manifesting, is in present time. So I'm just taking a look at you. Yeah, your energy's running. Your crown looks great. Excellent job. All right. I wanted to remind you all that is it next week? I think it's next week. Let me check real quick. Yeah, next week on Thursday, I'm holding a workshop on mock-ups and miracles. And the reason it's called mock-ups and miracles is because we're going to play around with our miracle vibration in creating some mock-ups. And if you want to come to the class, bring 3 mock-ups that you'd like to do for 2025. And we're going to get our energy up. And then we're going to use our miracle vibration to make some of these mock-ups happen. So that's this coming, or I should say next Thursday. And then instead of Women's Intuition in January, on that same third Thursday that I usually hold my Women's Intuition classes, I'm holding a free clairvoyant workshop for everybody who wants to come. And we're going to have a lot of fun in that. So that's going to be in January. And I believe we have another healing in the sanctuary on the 23rd, which is a Monday night, and that's a holiday healing right before Christmas Eve. So I look forward to seeing you for that as well. So thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. Go forth and go create manifesting some stuff for yourself. All right? All right. Have a great night tonight, and I will see you next week on Thursday for mock-ups and miracles. Good night.